Yo, welcome back to the channel. Let's do a little beat drop. Yeah, this is my time. You can call me Optimus Prime. While Mitch is over there dropping dimes, I'm standing next to this taco and lime. Oh! All right, that's my little rapping career we have here. Yeah! All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of My Rigs. That is not my rig, but we have a taco here that we just built for a customer, Mr. Anonymous, we're gonna call him. This thing came in here bone stock, had nothing on here except for the GFC, so no lift, no nothing. And we built this thing in one day. We had 3 guys on this thing.
That's what she said.
We had Mitch, Gabe, Keith. They had all their hands and all their feet in this thing. This thing was molested, no longer a virgin. All the cherries popped except for one, the engine power mod. We got something that's coming up, a little more horsepower, a little more torque, a little sneak peek of what he's gonna be doing to it to pop that final cherry. But today, I'm gonna go over this rig with you guys and show you guys what we did to this in one day. Up in the front here, we've got a CBI front bumper. And of course, when you're getting a bumper, you have to get all of the accessories with it. You can't just go like halfway and be like, oh, I got a bumper. No, we're gonna go all out with this thing. So, you got over here, dun dun, all of your lighting that you need for days. You got your XL Squadrons paired with your fog lights, so you can still use the toggle stick inside, and your small, super tiny but powerful S1 here, and S8 Baja light bar. And of course, with lighting, you have to go with the best of the best, the brightest, the most powerful, the scientists of lighting, Baja Designs. And in the middle, we got a worn Xeon winch inside, factor 55 fair lead, factor 55 flat link, and that completes your front end bumper. That's what you call a bumper. You can't call it a bumper without all these cool accessories. Well, you can, but you shouldn't. Underneath, since we're going with the CBI front bumper, we've got CBI skids all the way down, so it's a full skid. Only thing we are missing are the R4T lower control arm skids. Those will be done when we get that sneak peek horsepower torque plus mod. All right, to the side here. You can't call it a lime crush beast without some actual wheels. So of course, 35s. Wrapped around some beautiful method wheels. And for the suspension, 2.5 box. You've got your reservoirs, you got your DSCs, all the adjustments needed, paired with a Total Chaos upper control arm. It's like the bones and the muscles for this big old truck with big old tires. And on your side here, R4T rock sliders, which by the way are DOM tubing, so you can smash on all those rocks and boulders.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
Make them feel the pain. That's what you get for being a rock on a trail. Just protect your side. You know, you don't want to get this beautiful lime color all messed up, which by the way, when this color first came out, we saw it at Overland Expo Mountain West last year in Loveland, and it's a bone stock Tacoma. And when you look at a bone stock Tacoma in this color, it's a little like, that color is too much for me. It's too bright, it's too yada yada. And I told all those people, just wait till you see one of these things modded, and BAM! Look at this thing, El Modded Taco. It is a beast. It is no longer a little lime truck. It is the lime champion you have here. All right, back here, still got the Fox 2.5s, a whole complete set. And for the leaf pack, we did do Deaver Stage 3. Not 1, not 2, but 1 + 2 equals Stage 3 to accommodate all the weight that this big beast has on him. He has GFC, we've got metal rear bumpers, so must have Deavers, especially Stage 3 for all the weight. We don't want to be sagging. All right, in the rear here, of course, CBI rear dual swing out bumper to match with the front bumper. You can't just go one brand in the front, one brand in the rear, and another brand in the bottom. Got to match them all. So here you have it with your jerry can holders and your spare tire mount. And this is all the weight that we're talking about that Deaver has to support. So a lot of high clearance in the rear here, and it just matches perfectly with the rest of the truck. GFC tent, we're not going to open it up, but pretty cool tent. You can go into the bed and then up, and then you have one person on the top or two, and it's like a miniature house you have in the back here. We've never ran one of these, but we've seen a lot of them popped open, and it's a good one. So on the top here we have this Prinsu rack, and as you can see, it's not a full rack. They call this the Habitat rack. So it's literally half a rack, and this one is specially built for this setup. So if you're running like GFC that's sticking halfway into your cab, get one of these half racks from Prinsu, and there you have it. You have the support on the edge of your tent, and you have a roof rack. All right, so we've talked about all the weight that we put on this thing. Big old 35s, rooftop tents, you name it, everything else. So to accommodate for all of that, this thing is also reed geared with 529s, and this one part we didn't do, but our good friends over at Colorado Axle and Gear, after we built the truck, we sent it over to them. They got the gears done, and it is back here now, getting ready for the flush. And everything else I've showed you is pretty much exterior, and I'm gonna pop the hood to show you guys some electronics. So under the hood here, we've got the R4T battery terminals. Why? Because you get a bunch of other connections here for other accessories. So like you got your main battery terminals, and then if you have like other accessories you want to plug into here, you don't want them all to go into one thing and then you run out of like room. Well, you got a bunch of other ones that you can connect to that gives you, if you have a shorter wire or something, you can get to the front, you don't have to go all the way to the back, yada yada. Lots of connections on the R4T battery terminals. This also has an upgrade on the battery. This is an Odyssey battery here, not the stock little tiny one that you get. This is a Group 31. And also on here, one of my favorite mods, the Garmin PowerSwitch. So this is just like a Switch Pro. You guys already know, we've done a couple videos on this, but you can connect all of your accessories onto this, and then you can either use it on your phone, or if you have a Garmin Overland or something like that, you can power it via phone or iPad, Overlander, whatever you please. Only other mod under the hood here is the ARB Twin for all of your airing that you need, air up, air down, air around. ARB Twin will do the job for 35s in a very, very quick time. I don't know if you guys could tell because it looks so damn fresh. These are the R4T Bumper Caps. so that we don't have to do any cutting to get this bumper to fit. You just slap these on, and look at that color match over there. Fresh, perfect, perfectly matched. Over here, we have a dirt relocate that Mitch was dropping dimes on. A little dirty. You see over here, it's a round chop plate. And if you don't know what this is and you're just looking at it, I bet you can't even tell that that's aftermarket. It looks like it was part of the truck, an OEM. Mr. Mitch over there dropping dimes while I'm over here dropping rap beats. I just now noticed, but we were talking about CBI everything. Check it out. CBI. Didn't do this on purpose, but I did. All right, guys. So we went over all of it. This is the complete build on a 2022 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro inline. Make sure you guys check it out. And if you guys have any questions regarding this build that we did in one day, make sure to hit it up in the comments and we'll get, make sure you guys leave it in the comment and we'll get to you with all of your questions. Peace.